The Lord be with you. We made it. It's Friday. Now here's the problem. I have been locked up at the church or at home, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing my mind. And since crazy likes crazy, I thought I'd help you lose your mind too by sharing with you the highest form of humor, the pun. My goal today is very simple. All I want to do is bring a smile to your face and maybe, hopefully, a small chuckle or even a laugh. Even more, some of these puns are tailored specifically to people in our church. They have earned such favor. For example, for all my engineering-minded friends, and we have a lot of them in the church, you know very well that light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. For my technology-minded friends, yes, Wayne, that means you. I was speaking with Wayne the other day. He told me that he had renamed his iPod the Titanic. Now, whenever he plugs it in, it says, "The Titanic is sinking." Think SYNC. John, do you know what the wife of a hippie is called? A Mrs. Hippie. I was walking through a quarry with Al the other day. I said to him, "That sure is a big rock." "Boulder," he corrected me. So I poked out my chest and shouted, "That sure is a big rock!" A geology joke. Those wacky geologists. Later I asked Al, "What do you call a super articulate dinosaur?" I figured of all people, a geologist would know the answer. He did. A super articulate dinosaur is called a thesaurus. Peggy, you didn't think I would leave you out, did you? She came all the way to the church this week to ask me if I knew what you call the ghost of a chicken. I didn't know. A poultrygeist. Hey, don't blame me. Good chicken jokes are hard to find. And for all of our faithful Sunday school teachers, need an ark? I know a guy. Charlie, of all people, you should know what you call an alligator in a vest. And investigator, of course. But can you tell me the difference between a poorly dressed man on a bicycle and a nicely dressed man on a tricycle? A tire. I'm sorry, did that pun not suit you? Dave, I need your help. The other day I tried to make a chemistry joke, but I got no reaction. I'm really having trouble coming up with a chemistry joke. All the good ones are gone. Ask Dave. He'll explain it to you. And while you're there, maybe he will tell you what to do with chemists when they die. Bury them. He'll explain that one to you too. Hope you take care of our kitchen, so the rest of us are waiting to hear your answer. What washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. Y'all may not know this, but I once tried working at a bank, but I lost my job on the very first day. A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. I don't think she understood the gravity of the situation. And this one is for me, dog lover that I am, and for dog lovers everywhere. A police officer just knocked on my door and told me my dogs are chasing people on bikes. I told her that was ridiculous. My dogs don't even own bikes. And that, good people, is what you call a dangling participle, I think. For those of us who enjoy reading, what do you get when you mix alcohol and literature? Tequila Mockingbird. Okay, I groaned on that one too. It's a little too highbrow for my tastes. The other day, Sissy and I were looking at an ad we received in the mail about burial plots. Sissy looked at me and said, "That's the last thing we need." Some of you know that I went to the doctor recently. It was all surprisingly good news, except I found out that I was colorblind. That news came completely out of the green. While in his office, Dr. Tom confessed, "I have a split personality." I think he was being frank with me. On the way home, I saw 3 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. You can't tell me that's just a coincidence. I did stop in at the store to buy some camouflage trousers, but I couldn't find any. I've never seen them advertised in Cokesbury, but I wonder if glass coffins will be a success. Remains to be seen, I suppose. If you have hung in there this long, well, God bless you. And I do hope I have brightened your day with a happy groan or two. And whatever we are facing each day, just remember this. When life gives you melons, you're probably dyslexic. I'd say amen, but that seems a little strange after all this. Instead, I will say, God be with you. And now I can say it. Amen.